Hi, and welcome to Creating the Cool. Hi, my name is David Larsen, and in this series I'm going to be sharing with you tips and tricks on improving your jazz improvisation. For this first episode, we're going to be focusing on a technique that I teach a lot of my beginning improvisation students, which is tonic and dominant arpeggios. These two arpeggios are derived from the scale or key of a composition and will help you figure out which notes will fit over what chords. This simple technique will allow you to focus on improvising with notes that fit in the chords and practicing great melodic resolutions. For this example, I'm going to be looking at a chord progression in the key of B flat major. To create the tonic arpeggio, we're going to start on the root of our one chord, or B flat major. From here, we're going to add a diatonic third below, a diatonic third above, a fifth above, and a seventh above. This set of notes represents all the pitches that work the best over tonic chords in our key. The tonic chords are the restful chords in our key, so this includes the 1 chord, the 6 chord, the 3 chord, as well as the 4 chord in certain situations. Opposite of the tonic arpeggio, we have the dominant arpeggio. The dominant arpeggio starts 1 scale degree lower than our tonic, so that's going to be the 7th in our key. So from this 7th, we're going to add a diatonic third below, a third above, a 5th, and a 7th again. As you can see in the graphic, the tonic arpeggio are all on lines of the staff, while the dominant arpeggio is in the spaces. And this is important visualization to realize that to go from one set of notes to the other, all you need to do is resolve down or up by a step. If we were to take a simple chord progression, say the first 4 bars of Autumn Leaves, you can see that we have 4 different chords. The C minor, which is the 2 chord, the F7, which is the 5 chord, the B flat, which is the 1 chord, and the E flat, which is the 4 chord. So in this progression, the first 2 measures would all be taken from the dominant arpeggio, while the second 2 measures are going to be taken from the tonic arpeggio. And even without a background, you can hear that if I was to play a simple lick based on the dominant arpeggio and resolve it properly, it has a satisfying ring to it. So if you're trying to figure out what to improvise over, if you take a chord progression, figure out what key it's in, and then you were to assign either the dominant or the tonic to it, you would be able to play through an entire chord progression without having to think about thirds, fifths, sevenths. So as you approach the change from the tonic to the dominant or vice versa, you're just going to have to remember to resolve your lick properly. This technique works well in both major and minor keys, as well as modal tunes and other forms of composition. Because in a modal tune, even though there's only 1 chord in a lot of cases, if we play from the dominant arpeggio, those musical ideas will sound like they are pulling us back toward the original key center. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you'd like more information, leave me a comment or send me a message. Visit my website or YouTube channel to check out some of my musical projects or CD releases. You can find them as well on Spotify, Bandcamp, Apple Music, or anywhere you get your music. If you're interested in studying this material further, I teach instrumental music at Spokane Falls Community College, and I'd be happy to give you information about our program. And as always, please click and subscribe if you like the content. It's always nice to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching.